Hi, it's Debbie. I was going to make a thank you card for Susan, and so I'm using hearts. These were the hearts I used to make my ATC that is over there under the Mod Podge right now. And anyway, I had these that I cut out, and I'm going to actually use them with the stamp pads. I was going to make the hearts on this card using the little finger nubby thing. I don't know what you call that. And I'm going to stamp some hearts on there and write thank you on there. So that will be for Hearts All Year and for stamping Stamp With Us. They're both hosted by Susan's Heartstrings, and that one is Hearts All Year is TellensPlace, Terry, and then Thelma Hall also does the Stamp With Us. So I decided to do that, and then I'm going to use this was the envelope she sent my little heart, which I put away because I'm cleaning up my desk, but my little heart that she sent, so I'm going to reuse that envelope. I think that's the size it can mail in the mail, so I will use that, and I'm just going to make her a little postcard thank you. So there you go. Okay, I'll try to attempt to show. I taped it down with some washi tape there, and here, this one I think is getting kind of old. I've had this long, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to stamp because it's not going to stay there. Just want to stamp. Oops. Probably shouldn't do this. I get another card and start over, but I will probably use that for something else. I can always cut out hearts or something with this card. So I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, I'm going to try it with the tripod and see if that helps. If I can stay in there. I'll get your finger in there, Deb. I think this ink is getting kind of bad. It is pretty old. Oh, it might have a little bit on the edge, but hopefully that'll be a purple heart when I take that off of there. Let it sit for a second and try some other hearts. Oh, I gotta make sure I can fit. Thank you. Oh, now I've got smudges. Oh, well. Perfectly Imperfect as, what was her name? Gina's channel. All of my things are perfectly imperfect. Okay, I'm making a hideous mess, but I'm going to add this to the Stick and Glue collab with hosted by Melissa by Mimi with Love and Annie at AnnieCreates, because now, so I'm trying to cover up my messes I'm making. I have all these die cut hearts that I have cut out over the years. So I'm going to try to cover up some of my smudges and then make a thank you. I was going to use these letters to make the thank you, but they're so tiny that I think I'm just going to write thank you instead of stamping it. So anyway, I'll see how it comes out. You can see my hearts are cut out from a bunch of scraps. So they're different pictures. You can see there's words on the back of some of them. Oops. Okay. Yeah, but there. I think that one's pretty there. Just covering up all my little smudges. Getting there. Quiet it down. But I think it'll look good. Okay, I have a lot of sticking and gluing, and I only have that one heart there and that heart there stamped. And then I've got these ones from Susan. So I'm thinking I might find a stamp on here to use. I think there was a heart. Where is it? Maybe. I can't see it when they're clear. I thought there was a heart in here. Maybe it's on the other side. Well, there's a little heart. I think I'll use that one. There it is, right under my finger. There's a heart. And I think I got another stamp sent from her I will look at as well. Yes, I do. I have this one, so I will definitely do some stamping with some of the hearts on here. Okay, I wrote my little thank you on the back of the card, so I'm going to let that dry because it is gel pen and I tend to smudge it. So then I'm going to finish and I'm going to do some stamping on here. I haven't figured out which stamps I'm going to use, but I've got my stamp block, so I will get them out and get ready to stamp. Oops, I better turn that over so it dries. Well, I have learned my lesson not to stamp directly on the thing, so what I'm going to do is I love this little piggy guy. Oh, this is not a pig. Is he a bear? He's a bear. I think he's a bear. Yeah, he looks like a little bear. I'm going to use him. He's going to go here, and then I'm probably going to use these little hearts, and I'm not sure what else. Maybe a cloud, but I'm going to stamp them on another card and then fussy cut them out. So there you go. because I have made a mess of cards with stamping on the card. Hi, and I want to thank some people that commented when I did my stamping. I was having trouble with my letters. These are stamping tips. I'm writing them and I keep them in there with my stamps. Place cardstock on foam mat, which I have this my mouse pad that I use, and I found that worked, but I completely forgot about that, so I wasn't using it last time. And then it says press the stamps straight down and leave for a few minutes, for a few moments, and then lift straight up. Now those tips were from, who were they from? Oh, down here. Perfectly Imperfect, Gina, and Marianne at Mima Marianne's gave me those two things. Then draw a line with the pencil to keep the row straight using letters or words. So that's what I will do when I use my letters. So anyway, thank you for those tips. And also DeeAnn mentioned I could tape these letters or put a rubber band around letters to put them down. So I might try that too if I need to make a word and then it'd be in one row. So I might try that too. Okay, there was my ones. At first I did the hugs and kisses in black, but I didn't like that. I wanted it to be blue, then it was too light. And then it's just perfect. And Bella is up here. Oh no, is that Wyatt? That's Wyatt. Bella was just up there watching for the birds. Sometimes we see the quail, and they have a hummingbird feeder up there, so we got a hummingbird right down here. You watching for birdies? Huh? Yeah? Find some birdies? And you can see how messy my desk gets. That's why I put in my little planner, journal, whatever, marker down there. I put it in here. I think I showed this. Yeah, I did. I don't know if I should put it in there to clear my desk. So I clear it every night now, and I still have to do my email. But anyway, I've gotten, this is some things on my list to do today. I made the ATC for this number 15 I did, and I did number 16 which I have to go finish. I got to put Mod Podge on the other side. And then I am making the thank you for Susan right there. And I'm doing the stamping for that collab. And then the heart collab is also this. So I got green to do. And then some friend mail I want to send out. And then I have to work on the diamond painting because I have not gotten to it. And it's just the first day I worked on it and I haven't gotten to it. So that's on my list to do. And then I have to print out my other coloring pages for Patty's coloring collab. And the one picture is done in that book right there. So I'm getting it done. Oh, and the mess is not just on my desk. I've got stuff down here. I've got all the cabinet doors wide open. And I got stuff over here. So yeah, I just make a big mess when I'm crafting. Okay, I colored the little bear and the little hearts. And I'm gonna cut these out and add them to the card.